Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and the continuation of our Gunsmith series. We are in Gunsmith part 11 now, and this is going to be the first one where there isn't really any good tricks or anything like that. You just straight have to buy everything, which means you're going to have some higher level traders. But let's get into the build, we'll explain it, and that way you know what you need before you can start this. Okay, so Gunsmith 11 requires a Chris Vector, a 9mm, the Chris Vector, the MK5 modular rail mount, tactical dynamic skeleton foregrip, a scope of your choices that says magazine with at least 33 rounds, and a silencer. Ergo over 50 and recoil under 200. So all of these things require us to do some pretty difficult stuff, unfortunately. So this build basically requires you to have level 3 mechanic, level 3 skier, and level 3 peacekeeper. And there's not really any way around it because the parts just aren't that available. For example, the barrel you have to buy, not for sale, at least from players at this point in time. If you can get it later, great, but right now it's not, and you have to have skier 3 to buy it. Same thing with the MK5 modular mount. You might get lucky and find them, but it's on mechanic loyalty level 3. Same thing with the Vector, this stock adapter that's on skier 3, and then some stuff on peacekeeper 3 that you might be able to get on the market, like the Osprey, for example. You'll just buy off the market. But let's put this thing together real quick. Start off by pulling pretty much everything off of this. I pull off, and you can disassemble this if you want. I'm just going to pull the parts off. Pull off all of these parts and leave the iron sights on there, but everything else comes off. Stock, the barrel, which the barrel will have the shroud on it. You can pull that off. These 3 rails and the magazine. So we'll plop the magazine in there. We'll stick the longer barrel on there, the MK5. And the reason that is because the only way you can use the MK5 is with that barrel. That's the hang up there. The buffer tube adapter. I just bought an ADAR buffer tube because it's the cheapest one you can buy and it works. And then last up is this DS150 stock. Now, I got it in black. You can get these off of Peacekeeper 2. Sometimes you can get them a little bit cheaper on the flea market. We'll go take a peek here real quick. But I just bought it off Peacekeeper loyalty level 2. Throw on the Osprey 9, which again is something you buy off the market. And then this skeletonized grip, which is the thing that it specifically calls out. This is Peacekeeper loyalty level 3, sometimes a little bit cheaper on the flea. And that's it. The funny thing is it said you needed a sight, and these are the 2 cheapest sights. So if this changes and they patch it, right now I don't need the sight. I can turn this thing in. I'll show you right here. We're not going to turn it in because I want to go through another screen with you guys. I can turn it in right now onto mechanic, and it doesn't have a sight on it. So I don't know if that's a bug. I'm not sure what's going on, but you don't have to buy the sight. But if they do change it, your cheapest one is probably going to be the Hollison or the PK06, and those will also work. So I'll just slap that Hollison on there because I bought it. Gonna sell it anyways, and everything else is gonna vendor. Now let's go into the preset. I haven't even saved it yet. Save this as Gunsmith part 11, and I will show you guys the parts screen because that's what you guys like to see. Get rid of traders. Get rid of my camera, and there you go. There is the parts screen. Vector at the bottom. That's it. Everything else is here. Can be pretty cheap with traders only. We'll take off the Vector. I don't think there's any of the other fancy parts in here that we need to unclick. So you're about 83K in parts just from the traders and the flea market alone. But with that out of the way, let's go turn it in and see what our next Gunsmith task is. I keep clicking Peacekeeper for some reason. Turn in, complete. Gunsmith part 12. So this is the MPX. I believe this is a rewash. I'll take a peek at it. We'll get it up for you as fast as you can. Look forward up there when it's ready to go. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you on the next video.